What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers Movie the Best review, and this is on Movie the Best MB-14 Megatron. This is by TakaraTomy. This is their movie 10th anniversary series continuing on to the next year, and I will be doing all of Wave 3 and 4 minus Bone Crusher. So, checking out the box real quick, you got the cool art of Megatron there. You got Optimus and Ironhide from 2007. It says Transformers, TakaraTomy. You have the Japanese rating and the MB-14 there. You can see in the back, behind the clamshell, you have this cool print. Top of the back says Transformers Movie the Best. You get it in Japanese. You got Megatron there. Nice CGI still up front and center. TakaraTomy. So, pretty cool. Side of the packaging is 2007 Transformers, 2009 Revenge of the Fallen, 2011 Dark of the Moon, 2014 Age of Extinction, and 2017's The Last Night. Other side of the packaging, Decepticon Transformers. And the back of the packaging where it has the product images of the figure. You got the bio in Japanese or something. So if you can read that, you got The Last Night 19, shows the figure. You got Megatron, transform. And then, so without further ado, let's get right into the review. This is what the clamshell looks like. It's kind of in a Batman stance there with his wings. Got the two flame effects as well as the axe/sword. Alright, so out of the box you get it like this, and you just want to pull this forward, push it back, and that'll allow you to keep these closed. And then we just line these up. So rotate this back, hook that up under there, like that. I'll show you from this side what it looks like. So like that, and then hook these like this. And boom, that's what the underneath looks like. So you get quite a bit detail under there, but then this is what the top looks like, and it is fully painted. As you can see there, we got silver decked out in this molded in Cybertronian writing. Nice silver paint all the way. It's like a gunmetal paint basically, all the way across here, all the way over there, and the silver Cybertronian writing continues on there. You have a little bit darker tones here, as well as down here and here and here. So it does have a little bit of two-tone there, two-tone gunmetal, darker gunmetal and the lighter. Silver paint picked out there for the Cybertronian writing on both sides. You get the gold detailing there for some pistons and whatnot. Some gold detailing there as well. You do get some dry brushing on top of the silver paint, or the gunmetal paint. That's what the plastic looks like, and that's what the paint looks like. So, a bit different. Some more plastic color there. You get some gold down there. This works still. You get that option. So, you can see some silver dry brushing on top of this gun right there, as well as some paint put on the cannon. Turning it around, gets more of that dark gunmetal. And you can see with the paint, the pistons and gears and whatnot all come out pretty well. So these are nice hard lines, molding lines. They're not soft, so you can see it real well. You see all the details there. I like all the details molded in. You can see some wires and circuit boxes and canisters there. Some more barrels and wires and venting. Got some details molded on there. You got some steel blue. It's like a cobalt steel blue metallic color here for the intakes. You can see it's got this landing skid. That comes up and down. Landing ski, I guess you could call it. That's another word for it. Open that up. And turning it from the back, that's what he looks like from the back. And there is paint in there, and it's a little bit lighter of a color, but it's not any different of a color. So Yeah, lots of paint. Looks really good. So that's what he looks like. There's thrusters. You can see even mini thrusters molded on. That looks kind of cool. It's got guns molded on. You can see back here. So very nice. That's what it looks like from there. It does come with some accessories, so you get this axe slash sword, and it's in this two-tone silver gunmetal as well. There you go. You get the lighter gunmetal as well as the darker gunmetal. Kind of goes up it on the sides of the handle, as well as on the handle itself, on both sides. And you can post it. There's a port right there. You can port it right there when it's in vehicle mode. That's its storage spot. Just like that. Boom. You also can turn it around and port in these fire effects, making it look like, whoops, bumped the light, making it look like the jet's taken off or something. It's very cool. It's a cool effect. So you get two of those, just like in the Last Night Leader class, as well as you can also come around, open this up, extend that. Actually, I guess you would extend it after, but using just one of them and have that kind of effect. So that's really cool too. So that's what it looks like there. For a stand port, there is a port right up in there, so you can use for a stand, as you can see up in there. Alright, so transformation, you remove the sword out of the way. We're just going to do that for now, so it's easier that way. And then what you want to do is you want to go back here and remove these, and what we'll show you from this way. I showed you already once, but you just want to lift this side up, cock that frontwards. Same thing on this side, cock that frontwards, just like that. And then you go back here and you separate these tabs. There's some tabs back here. You can see those tabs right there, 1, 2. I'll show you where they tab on, and then as well as tabs here and here. And there's slots. You can see the slots right there and there, and they tab onto these slots right there, or these tabs right there and there. So you go that and you bring it up on a double hinge. Actually, first you lift this up like that, rotating these up, bring this up on a double hinge like so. All right, next we want to go to the legs and we rotate them down just like that. Get that open cavity, swing up this thruster in, or the intake, I guess, and then you use this friction tab slot like that, close that off, and then you rotate this 90 degrees to the front. Front is facing down right now. Again, pull this down, rotate this up in, pull out the toe, and like I said, friction tabbed, and that's why I said it, because it will come off if you're not careful, and even if you are. So you just pop that back on, close that off like that, rotate this to the front, and now we have him in his legs done. Boom. Alright. So there you got his legs. Alright, next up, we want to go up here. We want to bring this down for now, and then you go up under here. So first we're going to remove, on this side, you want to remember, so the belly's facing this way, and you use his left arm or your right side while it's facing like this, and this part separates from here. So what you do is you stick a finger up under here, and that'll allow you to pop this part up, and that'll give you a good idea of which side is which. Then you separate that tab from the slot in there, and then it'll kind of bring it out like that. And then from there on, you want to untab this tab right here and swing it around here. So what you're going to do is untab this. See the slot right there? There's a tab right there. That slot's in right there. And when you swivel that around, this part slots in there. Then you rotate that front down, just like so. Same thing on the other side. Go up under here, pop that under that tab. You can see the tab right there working in action. Swing this around, clip that into place, rotate this down just like so. Next up, you want to bring out his head, just like that, and then bring this up on a double hinge. And then there's two tabs right there that'll slot into two slots right there. Just like that. Next, we want to work on the backpack. So what you do is you bring these out. You bring these all the way in, just like that, and you want to bring these out. Then you want to bring this hinge up. It's on this pin right there. So it'll allow it to swing over like that. Same thing on this side. Bring this over. Oh, you also want to throw up the thruster. I didn't do that. My bad. You want to throw up the thruster first. That's the first thing you want to do. Throw up the thruster, then put that over, then swing it over. Same thing this way. Thruster. This goes in. This flips over, and then it rotates up on that hinge right on the inside. Then when that's all done, you can mesh this all together. Clip the back into place, just like that. And there's this couple tabs back here that slot back in those two slots, like that. You want to go up under here, and you want to flip out his hand, like that. What I do is I rotate the hand forward, close this off, rotate it to the front, like that. Next up, we do the other arm. So we close the ski up, rotate it out. Then what you want to do is you want to pull it up out on this hinge. Make sure this is all in good, so you can see it. All right, and then you want to pull this out on this. It's kind of on this wonky hinge, here, like that. And then this hinge goes up and around, back under like this, and then it closes up in there like this while you pull the hand out. And then once it's out, the whole thing should collapse up in there. Not sure why it's giving me a hard time, because it's all done right. There we go. Collapse it up in there like that, and secure everything to the side. Boom. You can extend that or leave it closed if you want. And there is Megatron in robot mode with bare accessories. There, boom. So let's take a look at him. Whoop. So there's his head. It's very cool. He's got this cool gunmetal, darker gunmetal, and then he's got also gold detailing going on. And the whole thing's on top of this, the lighter gunmetal. And then he's got plastic color that's sprayed paint over it for the horns, and then dark gunmetal for the mouth plate with the red scarring and red eyes. As you can see there, the red eyes. So very cool. Let's get it in focus. Boom. Now mine, it doesn't really work too well. As you can see, it folds down, but then it won't stay. It does sometimes. I'm not really sure what does it and what doesn't. It doesn't really, actually, but it did a few times. But that's what it would look like, essentially. But thank God it's not stuck in that position and won't give me this, because that's my favorite position. I'm sure eventually it'll just click into place. I also have another issue with mine. And you can see this is ankle tilt. That's the way it's supposed to be. This one doesn't really tilt. The pin is stuck. We'll show you more of that later. But looking at all the details and stuff, very cool. You got all the gold here on the chest with the dry brushing on top of the gunmetal paint. You can see the gunmetal, and then the Decepticon symbol tampoed, and then the dry brushing on top of that. You got the gold detailing inlaid inside underneath those. All in those nice hard details sculpted. Got more dry brushing on the sides of the armor there, and on the front of the skirt. You got it on the side of the shoulder here. It's got two tones gunmetal for the pauldron. His arms got the gold detailing going on. Looks good. Got some more good detailing here. Same thing on this. You got some gold on the shoulder as well as on the arm. Get it on here. That looks really good. That comes from the side of the nose cone in jet mode. Looking down, we have that darker gunmetal for the knees. Got some gold for the inside of the calves. You can see some screws there. I like it when I see screws in toys. That means they're made with some quality to it. Got some of that darker gunmetal for the right above the ankles, as well as on the top parts of the toes, and the bottom parts are the sprayed gray gunmetal silver thing. That's what it looks like from the back. Of course, you can mount his sword up, so you do have that option to keep him movie authentic, just like that. Boom. For articulation, he's got a rocking joint right here, so when this is open a little bit, you kind of have to have this open, I think, or at least open it to start it. But what is going on here? Hold on, that's not the right angle. My hands weren't going to reach around the light, but when you don't have to have it all the way open, but to maneuver it, but it does have a rocking joint, so you can get for pictures, you can get up and down a little bit, even not much, but a little bit. Sink down, just yeah, not really. But it will, of course, it will swivel on that joint. See, you can, now that I maneuvered it, it's closed, and I can still go up and down. That's what I meant. You get the rotation here. I'm going to do this real quick. Outward, all the way 90. You get the upper thigh swivel, or upper bicep swivel, and 90-degree bend. You also get wrist swivel. That goes 360 degrees. Same thing on this side, upper thigh swivel, or bicep swivel, I keep saying, and then there's a wrist swivel as well. The hips will go out about 50 degrees, as well as on a ratchet go forward 90, maybe about 100. You get the upper or mid thigh swivel, I guess you could say, and then the double jointed knee, and then the ankle tilt that goes back and forth with a little bit of toe movement. You can get them in cool poses for action poses. But mine, since it doesn't have that ankle tilt on the second side, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But still, without a doubt, I can do it. There you go. Boom. Just makes it a little bit wobbly on one side. And I just have to kind of be secure with it. There. As you can see. And then, of course, you can always do the beginning of the movie where he has the flame detailing. Nice little pose for you there. Blowing out some steam. As you can see, this ankle won't tilt, so I will write to Anime Export and see what they can do. It also comes with instructions, and it even looks like it tells you the little gimmick where I say close it, and then you close it, where you pull the middle cannon out, close it together, then you can close it. Almost looks like it gives you that instructions, but it might not, I'm not sure. But you get those as well. So, MB-14 Megatron. I recommend him for anyone that didn't pick up the leader class especially. And even those that did, this is a very more accurate looking figure. I really like it. I just think it sparks the Last Night Megatron so much better. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe for more toy reviews, and as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace, that's a wrap, guys. I'm out. There's Jazz with Megatron. Peace.